In 2025, scientists discovered something absolutely mind-blowing about black cats that nobody saw coming. These mysterious creatures aren't just regular pets with dark fur. They're hiding secrets that'll make you question everything you thought you knew. From their unusual healing abilities to their incredible memory powers, black cats are way more special than anyone realized. If you own a black cat, fact number 15 will completely blow your mind and make you appreciate your furry friend on a whole new level. Trust me, what you're about to learn will change how you see these amazing animals forever. Don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating pet facts. Fact number 1. Black isn't a breed, it's pure power. Here's something most people don't realize. Black isn't actually a breed. It's a color that shows up in 22 different cat breeds. From fluffy Persians to giant Maine Coons, black cats are everywhere. But here's the crazy part. The black color gene is incredibly dominant. If just one parent has this gene, there's a super high chance the kittens will be black too. It's like a genetic superpower that gets passed down generation after generation. The gene makes their bodies produce tons of melanin, which is the same stuff that colors human skin and hair. But in cats, it creates something way cooler, that sleek, shiny jet black coat. Evolution loved this trait because darker cats were better hunters at night and could hide from predators easily. So basically, your black cat is carrying around some seriously powerful genetics. Fact number 2. The Bombay, America's mini panther. Only one cat breed in the entire world is pure black and nothing else. The Bombay. Back in the 1950s in Kentucky, a breeder had a wild idea. What if we could create a mini black panther that people could keep as a pet? So they mixed Burmese cats with black American Shorthairs, and boom, the Bombay was born. These cats look absolutely stunning with their patent leather coats and bright copper eyes. But here's what makes them really special. They act more like dogs than cats. Seriously. Bombay owners say these cats follow them everywhere, want constant attention, and form incredibly strong bonds with their humans. It's like having a shadow that purrs and demands belly rubs. They're basically panthers who forgot they're supposed to be wild and independent. Fact number 3. Your black cat can actually change color. Your black cat can literally turn brown or even rusty red. No, I'm not talking about different lighting. This actually happens. When black cats spend too much time sunbathing, the UV rays break down the melanin in their fur, kind of like how the sun bleaches hair. It's called rusting, and it's totally real. But there's another reason this happens. Diet. If your cat isn't eating enough protein and specific nutrients, their black coat starts fading. The good news? It's completely reversible. Feed them high-quality protein, keep them out of direct sunlight. For a while, and that gorgeous midnight black color comes roaring back. It's like a natural color transformation that happens right before your eyes over a few weeks. Fact number 4. Those glowing eyes aren't random. Ever notice how black cats almost always have those stunning yellow or green eyes that seem to glow in the dark? That's not a coincidence. The same genetics that make their fur black also affects their eye color. The melanin concentrates differently in their eyes, creating those piercing golden or emerald colors. The contrast is absolutely hypnotic. Jet black fur with eyes that look like they're lit from within. But here's the rare exception that makes them even more special. Some black cats have blue eyes. This happens when they carry certain genes that create white patches and those icy blue stares. It's super rare. Only about 2% of black cats have blue eyes. It's like nature couldn't decide between two masterpieces, so it occasionally creates both in one stunning package. Fact number 5. They might be genetically tougher. Here's where things get really interesting. Scientists discovered that black cats might actually be tougher against diseases than other cats. Research found that the genes making their coats black are sitting right next to genes that control their immune system. Black cats showed about 30% better resistance to certain viruses compared to cats with other coat colors. It's like their DNA accidentally created a 2-for-1 deal: gorgeous black fur plus a stronger immune system. Researchers are actually studying this because it might help develop new treatments for diseases. So your black cat isn't just beautiful, they might be carrying genetic blueprints that could help medicine in the future. That's pretty incredible when you think about it. Fact number 6. The genetics that keep them strong. Let's talk about why black cats are so common even though people were literally trying to get rid of them for centuries. It's all about dominant genes. When 2 black cats have kittens, there's about an 85% chance those babies will be black too. The genetics are so strong that even persecution during medieval times couldn't wipe them out. Even when people were actively killing black cats because of superstitions, the genes survived. That's how powerful this genetic combination is. Multiple genes work together to create that perfect black coat, and they're incredibly resilient. This genetic strength is why you see black cats everywhere today, despite hundreds of years of people treating them terribly. Nature basically said, nope, these cats are staying. Fact number 7. The richest cat ever was black. In 1988, a British man named Ben Rhea died and left his entire fortune, $12.5 million, to his black cat named Blackie. Yes, you read that right. $12.5 million to a cat. This is verified by Guinness World Records as the largest inheritance ever given to an animal. Ben Rhea had relatives, but he left them. Nothing because they never visited him. His cat stayed loyal, so the cat got everything. The money was split between taking care of Blackie and helping cat charities across the UK. That inheritance built shelters, funded research, and saved thousands of cats. One black cat's fortune changed animal welfare forever. If that's not the ultimate rags to riches story, I don't know what is. Blackie lived comfortably with caretakers until he naturally passed away. Fact number 8. The Halloween myth is complete fiction. Let's destroy a dangerous myth right now. Black cats are not harmed during Halloween. National Geographic investigated this thoroughly and found exactly 0 evidence. Not a single verified case. None. This myth started in medieval Europe when people blamed cats for everything from plagues to crop failures. But modern data from animal control and shelters shows no increase in black cat abuse during October. In fact, adoption rates actually go up during Halloween as people embrace the seasonal theme. Some shelters still restrict adoptions during Halloween, but only because the myth itself worries people, not because there's any real danger. The truth? The biggest threat to black cats isn't Halloween. It's the everyday discrimination they face year-round just because of superstition. The Halloween scare is pure fiction that needs to die. Fact number 9. From gods to demons in different eras. Ancient Egyptians literally worshipped black cats as gods. The goddess Bastet, who protected homes and families, was shown as a black cat. Killing a cat in Egypt? That got you the death penalty, same as murdering a person. Families would mummify their dead cats and mourn them like family members. People shaved their eyebrows when their cats died to show grief. Then medieval Europe happened, and everything flipped. The Pope declared cats were associated with devil worship. During the Black Death Plague, people killed cats because they blamed them for the disease. Ironically, killing cats made things worse because rats spread the plague, and without cats to hunt them, rat populations exploded. Same animal, completely opposite treatment across different times and places. History is absolutely wild. Fact number 10. Perfect stealth machines. Black cats are nature's ninjas. Their dark coats absorb about 95% of light, making them almost invisible at night. This wasn't random luck, it's pure evolution. Wild cats with darker coats survived better because they could sneak up on prey without being seen and hide from bigger predators. Studies show black-colored predators have 60% higher hunting success at twilight compared to lighter-colored animals. Your house cat might be lazy and spoiled, lounging on the couch all day, but that jet black fur is literally survival gear refined over thousands of years. They're designed to be invisible shadows, perfect hunters softened by domestication, but still carrying that wild advantage in their DNA. Even well-fed pet, black cats show superior stalking abilities during tests. They're natural-born stealth experts. Fact number 11. Geography determines their luck. Here's something fascinating. Whether a black cat is considered lucky or unlucky depends entirely on where you are in the world. In Japan, black cats are super lucky, especially for single women. Folklore says they attract romantic partners. Scottish tradition says a black cat showing up at your door means money is coming your way. England gives black cats as wedding gifts because they symbolize good fortune for the bride. But in America and parts of Europe, they're considered bad luck. Same cat, same black fur, completely different fate, depending on your location. Asian maritime cultures loved black cats on ships for catching rats, so they became good luck symbols. European witch trials linked them to sorcery, creating the bad luck stigma. It's crazy how arbitrary these beliefs are. Fact number 12. Their saliva actually heals faster. Ready for something genuinely strange? Black cat saliva contains higher levels of antimicrobial proteins than other cats. When they lick their wounds, they heal measurably faster, about 18% quicker than average. These proteins kill bacteria and help tissue regenerate. Ancient people weren't totally wrong when they thought black cats had healing powers. There's actual science behind it. The proteins in their saliva work like natural antiseptic. When your black cat licks you, they're technically giving you some minor antibacterial benefits too. Evolution favored cats with more effective antimicrobial saliva because they survived infections better, and somehow this trait got linked with melanin production. So that rough tongue grooming your hand? It's delivering nature's own healing formula developed over millions of years. Fact number 13. Military scientists study their fur. Under a microscope, black cat fur is seriously complex. Each hair has multiple layers of pigment that absorb light in specific ways, creating depth that makes them hard to see, even in partial darkness. It's like built-in camouflage technology. Military researchers have actually studied black cat fur to develop better stealth materials for equipment and clothing. The U.S. Army analyzed how black cat fur absorbs light when designing low-visibility combat uniforms. Nature spent millions of years perfecting this design, and humans are now trying to copy it for tactical applications. Your pet literally walks around with biological engineering so advanced that military scientists want to replicate it. That sleek black coat isn't just pretty, it's cutting-edge natural technology that outperforms many synthetic materials. Fact number 14. Essential members of ship crews. For centuries, sailors literally fought over black cats. Why? They believed black cats brought incredible luck at sea and could predict dangerous storms by their behavior. British Royal Navy records from the 1700s, 1800s actually listed black cats as official crew members with food rations. This wasn't just superstition. Black cats controlled rat populations that ate food supplies and spread diseases. Plus, modern science confirms cats can detect pressure changes 12-24 hours before storms through their inner ears. Ships' logs documented famous seafaring black cats that visited ports worldwide. If a black cat walked onto a ship, then walked off, sailors refused to leave port, believing it was a warning. These cats weren't pets. They were considered essential crew, providing pest control and weather forecasting. Pirates, naval officers, fishermen, everyone wanted one. Fact number 15. They're extra chatty for a reason. If your black cat seems unusually talkative, there might be a genetic reason. Studies analyzing cat vocalizations found black cats meow about 25% more often and use wider pitch ranges than other colors. Their meows are more complex and have richer harmonic structures. Researchers think the genes creating black fur might also influence brain regions controlling vocalization. Black cats initiate conversation with humans way more frequently, averaging over 3 meows per hour compared to less than 2 for other cats. Cat experts suggest humans might have accidentally bred for this during domestication, preferring more communicative black cats without realizing it. So if your black cat is constantly chatting with you at 2 a.m., their genetics might be making them naturally more vocal. It's not just personality. It might be in their DNA. Fact number 16. White whiskers create stunning contrast. Many black cats have bright white whiskers, creating beautiful contrast against their dark faces. This happens because whiskers are made of different proteins than regular fur and aren't always affected by the same melanin levels. Whisker color is controlled by completely separate genes from body fur. Some black cats have all black whiskers, some have mixed colors, and some have totally white ones. It's like nature playing with design options, sometimes going full black aesthetic and sometimes throwing in dramatic contrast. The white whiskers don't affect how they work. Black and white whiskers function identically as sensory organs. But aesthetically, those white whiskers make black cats even more striking and distinctive looking. It's just one more way these cats are visually fascinating. Fact number 17. They're nightmare to photograph. Professional photographers rank black cats as the absolute hardest animals to photograph well. The problem? Their dark fur absorbs 90–95% of light, leaving almost nothing for cameras to capture. Standard lighting creates images where black cats look like featureless black blobs with glowing eyes. This creates a serious problem. Shelter websites struggle to display black cats attractively. Studies found black cat photos on adoption sites get 50% fewer views than other colors, directly hurting their adoption chances. Photographers need special ring lights, careful backgrounds, and positioned fill lights just to reveal their facial features. Some professionals won't photograph black cats without premium equipment. This technical photography difficulty, while not the cat's fault at all, significantly impacts how people perceive them online. In our visual digital world, being hard to photograph literally gets cats killed. Fact number 18. They need their own Awareness Day. August 17th is Black Cat Appreciation Day, created specifically to fight the stigma these cats unfairly face. This day exists because black cats spend 30–40% longer in shelters and face 25–30% higher euthanasia rates than other colors. Data from hundreds of shelters confirms this heartbreaking pattern. Black cats are the least adopted and most euthanized cats everywhere. Shelters use this day to promote adoptions, offer discounts, and educate people about the myths. Some facilities see temporary adoption increases during August, but the discrimination continues year-round. This day shouldn't be necessary, yet it's critically important because centuries of superstition keep killing innocent animals. One entire day dedicated to undoing baseless fears that have gotten thousands of loving, healthy cats euthanized for absolutely no legitimate reason. It's tragic that this day even needs to exist. Fact number 19. Personality might link to color. Growing evidence suggests black cats might actually have calmer, sweeter personalities than other colors. Surveys of over 1,200 cat owners found black cats scored significantly higher in gentleness, tolerance, and affection. They showed 30% less aggression during vet visits and adapted better to changes. The theory? Genes controlling melanin sit near genes affecting brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, which directly impact mood and behavior. While every cat is unique, the statistical pattern holds across multiple studies. Black cats may be genetically predisposed toward friendlier, more easygoing personalities. This makes the adoption discrimination even sadder. People are overlooking potentially the most affectionate, laid-back cats possible based purely on color. They're literally avoiding the cats that would probably make the best companions. The irony is painful. Fact number 20. Superior night vision built in. Black cats see better in darkness than other cats. Research found they have about 15% more rod cells in their retinas. These are the receptors that let you see in low light. Genes making black coats somehow enhance photoreceptor cell development in the eyes. Tests measuring hunting accuracy in progressively darker environments showed black cats maintained success where other cats started failing. They also have larger reflective layers behind their retinas that amplify available light. So black cats don't just blend into darkness perfectly. They're also watching everything with crystal clear vision while you're stumbling around blind. Evolution gave them double advantage: perfect camouflage and superior vision in exactly the conditions where stealth matters most. They're literally built for the night in ways we're only beginning to understand. Absolute natural predators. Fact 21. They remember your face better. Black cats demonstrated exceptional memory for human faces in cognitive tests. They correctly identified people they'd seen before 78% of the time, compared to 52% for other cats, a huge difference. They maintained this recognition even after 6 months. Brain scans showed black cats have increased activity in memory processing brain regions. The melanin in their systems might protect brain cells from damage, potentially helping neural pathways develop better. This explains why black cat owners consistently say their pets remember family members after long absences and distinguish household members from strangers better than expected. Your black cat isn't just staring at you randomly. They're filing your face into a memory bank that's genetically better than most other cats. They actually know and remember you on a deeper level. Fact 22. Musical appreciation is real. Multiple studies found black cats respond more strongly to music than other cats. When researchers played different genres, black cats showed 40% higher engagement with classical music and jazz. They purred more, moved rhythmically, and even vocalized along with certain melodies. Tests found they process musical frequencies with greater sensitivity. The hypothesis? Genetic pathways making black fur might also enhance auditory processing in the brain through shared development signals. Historically, famous composers like Chopin and Beethoven kept black cats as companions. While anecdotal, the pattern is interesting. Your black cat might genuinely appreciate music better than other cats. That's not crazy. It's potentially encoded in the same genetics that colored their fur. Play some classical music and watch their reaction. You might be surprised. Fact 23. Heat absorption creates trade-offs. Black fur absorbs way more sunlight than lighter colors, about 30–40% more solar radiation. In cooler climates, this is perfect. Black cats stay warm more easily and need fewer calories to maintain body temperature. But in hot environments, it's a problem. Thermal imaging shows black cats can be 2–3 degrees Celsius hotter on their surface when sunbathing compared to white cats in the same conditions. This explains why black coat color is most common in cats from northern regions and forests with limited sunlight. Desert-adapted wildcats rarely have black coloring. For indoor cats, this isn't an issue. They stay comfortable year-round. But outdoor black cats in tropical climates can genuinely overheat. The genetics producing beautiful black fur was naturally selected because it provided survival advantages in specific climates where staying warm mattered. Fact 24. Melanin protects their brains. Melanin does way more than create color. It protects the brain. Studies show melanin neutralizes damaging molecules that hurt brain tissue. Black cats, with their melanin-rich systems, show 20% lower markers of cellular aging. This suggests melanin might slow certain aging processes. Melanin also captures toxic heavy metals like lead and mercury, preventing brain damage. When exposed to environmental toxins in tests, black cats accumulated significantly fewer harmful compounds in brain tissue. This biochemical protection could contribute to the cognitive advantages black cats show. Researchers are investigating synthetic melanin as potential treatment for human diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Your black cat's pigmentation isn't just pretty. It's molecular-level biological protection that might hold secrets for human medicine. Fact 25. Adoption discrimination kills thousands. The statistics are heartbreaking. Black cats wait an average of 26-27 days for adoption, while other cats get adopted in about 19 days. In shelters that euthanize, black cats face 30% higher kill rates. Analysis of 50,000 adoption records confirmed coat color as the strongest predictor of adoption speed, even more than age or health. This happens because of unconscious bias. People perceive black animals as less friendly without any rational reason. It's called black dog syndrome with dogs, but it equally destroys cats. Some shelters try professional photography and colored accessories, improving outcomes by 15 to 25%, but fundamental discrimination persists. Thousands of affectionate, healthy black cats die every year not because anything is wrong with them, but purely because of human prejudice based on centuries-old superstitions that science has completely debunked. Fact 26. Their fur feels different. Under microscopes, black cat fur shows unique structural features. Melanin granules in their hair are larger and more densely packed, creating different texture. Many owners report black cat fur feels sleeker and silkier. Lab tests measured friction and found black fur has about 12% lower surface friction than lighter fur. It's literally smoother at microscopic levels. The way dense melanin aligns within each hair creates smoother surface topology. Black cat hair is also slightly thicker on average, providing better insulation. These structural differences aren't just cosmetic, they affect how the coat feels when you pet them, how well it insulates, and how it interacts with light. Genetics producing black color simultaneously modified the physical architecture of every single hair. That's why black cats often feel so luxuriously soft. Fact 27. They might live slightly longer. Long-term studies tracking thousands of cats found black cats showed slightly longer median lifespans, about 14.2 years compared to 13.1 years for mixed colors. The difference is modest but statistically real. Multiple factors might contribute. Disease resistance genes, melanin's antioxidant effects against aging, and reduced skin cancer risk from UV protection. However, lifespan depends heavily on care quality, environment, and individual genetics beyond color. Indoor black cats with excellent care may benefit from these genetic advantages. The genetic toughness that helped black cats survive persecution and challenges may translate to cellular resilience, contributing to slightly longer lives. It's not dramatic, but preliminary data suggests black cats may be subtly hardier than other cats. More research is needed, but it's another point in their favor. Fact 28. They've helped scientific breakthroughs. Black cats contributed significantly to medical research. Scientists use them to study pigmentation disorders and inherited diseases applicable to humans. Mutations producing black coats helped researchers map feline chromosomes and identify genes controlling pigmentation, research directly relevant to human conditions like albinism. Immunology studies of their disease resistance helped develop feline leukemia vaccines. Cancer researchers study genetic areas near black coat genes because understanding their disease resistance might reveal new treatments. Major research institutions maintain black cat colonies specifically for biomedical research. These cats contributed to discoveries saving both human and animal lives. Companies study their immune responses when developing new drugs. Black cats have provided unique genetic insights impossible to obtain otherwise. Their contribution to medicine extends way beyond being pets. Fact 29. Super-sensitive whiskers. Black cats' whiskers have about 10 to 15% more nerve endings than other cats. These specialized receptors detect tiny vibrations and air current changes, working like sophisticated navigation tools. Tests with cats navigating dark obstacle courses found black cats made 30% fewer collisions. Their enhanced whisker sensitivity, combined with superior night vision, creates unmatched navigation in darkness. The genetic connection involves development pathways. Genes controlling melanin during embryo development also influence nerve formation at whisker follicles. Selecting for black color accidentally selected for better whisker sensitivity too. Evolution packaged these traits together: dark camouflage, excellent night vision, and hypersensitive whiskers. Black cats got the complete stealth predator toolkit. Even as spoiled house pets, they retain this genetic package, making them remarkably well-adapted hunters. Fact 30. Owning one improves your mental health. Studies found specific psychological benefits from owning black cats. Surveys of 800 cat owners showed those with black cats reported 15% lower stress levels and higher life satisfaction. Reasons include the visual calm of solid black coloring, their statistically gentler temperaments reducing owner anxiety, and satisfaction from rescuing discriminated animals. Black cat owners also reported feeling uniquely bonded to their pets, possibly because consciously choosing a black cat demonstrates rejecting superstition, creating psychological investment. Some therapists specifically recommend black cats for anxiety patients because consistent dark coloring provides visual predictability that calms some people. Their soft appearance combined with gentle temperaments creates ideal emotional support animals. Beyond their intrinsic value, black cats actively improve their owners' mental health through documented mechanisms. They're quietly therapeutic companions that make people's lives measurably better. So there you have it. 30 incredible facts about black cats that completely destroy every myth and superstition you've ever heard. After everything we've covered today, one thing should be crystal clear. These animals are absolutely remarkable, yet they're the most misunderstood and unfairly treated pets in the world. Think about everything you just learned. Black cats have genetic advantages that make them potentially tougher against diseases. They have superior night vision, incredible memory for faces, enhanced healing properties in their saliva, and even military-grade camouflage naturally built into their fur. They're more vocal, more affectionate, potentially longer-lived, and their brains are protected by melanin in ways that scientists are now studying to help treat human diseases. These aren't scary bad luck omens. They're evolutionary masterpieces that deserve our respect and admiration. Yet despite all this evidence, despite everything science has proven about how special these cats are, they're still dying in shelters at shocking rates. Black cats wait weeks longer for adoption than other cats. They face 30% higher euthanasia rates. Thousands of healthy, loving, affectionate black cats are killed every single year for absolutely no good reason except outdated superstitions from centuries ago. Let that sink in. In 2025, with all our knowledge and technology, we're still letting medieval myths determine which animals live and die. The irony is painful. The very cats people avoid might actually make the best pets. They're statistically calmer, more affectionate, and better with handling. They bond deeply with their humans and remember faces better than other cats. They're stunning to look at with those sleek coats and glowing eyes. But they sit in shelters, overlooked and unwanted, while less suitable cats get adopted simply because they're not black. If you're thinking about getting a cat, please visit your local shelter and actually spend time with the black cats. Don't just scroll past their photos online because they didn't photograph well. Meet them in person. You'll discover what the research has proven. They're incredible companions who've been waiting way too long for someone to see past the color of their fur. For everyone who already has a black cat, you know how special they are. Share your stories in the comments. Tell people about your cat's personality, their quirks, how they make you laugh, how they comfort you when you're sad. Every positive story about a black cat helps break down the stereotypes. Post pictures, talk about them, educate your friends and family. You're not just a pet owner, you're fighting against centuries of ignorance every time you show people how amazing these cats really are. Black cats survived witch hunts, persecution, mass killings, and centuries of discrimination. They're still here, still purring, still loving, still waiting for humans to finally catch up and recognize them for what they truly are. Genetic marvels wrapped in beautiful midnight fur who want nothing more than a safe home and someone to love them back. The superstitions? Complete lies? The love they give? Absolutely real. The science? Undeniable. These cats deserve so much better than what history has given them. They've proven their resilience and their worth 1,000 times over. Now it's our turn to prove we're finally smart enough to see the truth. If this video changed how you see black cats, if you're looking at them differently now, hit that subscribe button for more amazing pet facts that'll keep opening your eyes to how incredible animals really are. And seriously, consider adopting a black cat. They've been waiting long enough. Give them the chance they deserve.